Hey everybody, it's Mike again, back with another video here. So I went to the store the other day, and I have a bunch of flashlights and different lighting options, solar lights, all the different useful things. But what I didn't have was electric lanterns. Like I have ones that take like this kerosene fuel, and the ones that have the wicks that you light, and all the different alternative fuel methods and stuff. I have quite a few of them, maybe like 5, and I have some heaters and stuff, and I have regular flashlights. I have a whole friggin' bin of them. This whole bin right here is nothing but flashlights, lights, light bulbs. It just there's a mountain of them. They're everywhere, and I don't have any good lanterns that are electric. So I was looking at different options, seeing what I could find. And initially, what I had bought was this guy right here. I landed on this Coast lantern. I seen that it was rechargeable, but it also took batteries. When I read the post online, I saw that it has 5 light modes. It has the hook to hang. It has the red mode. I did not see this though. I did not see that it takes D batteries. I seen that it was IP54 water resistant, has a lifetime warranty. Coast is a good company. I seen all the different options and features that it has. Here it goes with the rechargeable amount of time that it's on low and high, and the hours that it can remain lit. Anyways, I didn't know that it took D batteries, and I do have a lot of batteries. I keep a lot of batteries on hand. I like rechargeable batteries and stuff of that nature, but I brought it home and I opened this and I thought, crap, I don't like things that take D batteries or C batteries. They're too big, they're too expensive, and I just don't like them. I never did. I never thought to store them because I try to keep everything pretty much the same. But that didn't deter me. I seen that it had the rechargeable option, and this is the rechargeable battery. You have to buy it separately. It comes like this. I ordered mine on Home Depot's website. Home Depot sells Coast. Walmart sells Coast. You can get these lanterns there. I recommend Home Depot. It's cheaper than the Coast website, even with the coupons that they offer sometimes. This is the box for the rechargeable battery. This is, like I said, there's the number for it right there, in case you want to purchase one for yourself. But I just got home from the store. I just picked this up, so this is the first time that I've put this in. I don't know much about it. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on for the first time and see how it is. Oh, that's nice. Alright, let me go ahead and shut this light off. Hold on one second. Okay. I know I have the window right here, but if you were in this room, you would be able to see the light. And that's more of a white light. So if I take that away, that's what we're looking at in this room. As soon as I bring this up, it's very, very bright. That's the warm, high. Oh, that's warm, low, high. Yeah, so 3 settings. This is a warm yellow light. That's a medium. That's super bright. I wonder what happens if I just hold it in. And then it goes red whenever you hold it in, which that's very nice. A nice feature. So that's all I'm basically going to get out of this. I'm not going to use regular batteries. I'm going to use these rechargeable ones. I like that it has this hanging hook. I'll turn the light on in a second. I just want to show you. This is the other one. This is a smaller version. You can see it's like a mini version of it. I'll go over this one in a second, but while I have the lights off, we'll just go ahead and see. That's low. That's red. That's super duper bright. off, low, medium, super bright. So they are pretty good. Let me go ahead and turn these lights back on, and I'll show you why I like this little one better. So set this tripod back up. Alright. So that was this big one is the Coast model number EAL26. Now if you have the D batteries and you're okay with that and you don't want to spend extra money for the rechargeable, then this one is a nice, bright, good option. So I would say go ahead and go with it. They're built pretty rugged. They have a nice rubber base. Here is the carabiner hook if you wanted to do it that way. This comes down. This is textured material. It's nice and coated well, so it's not going to scratch anything. There is a hook on the bottom and on the top, so there's two. You could hang it long ways if you wanted to, something like that, you know, one on each side. Totally up to you. But this one is the Coast EAL30R. Okay, I like this a lot more. This is the one I thought I was buying when I bought this. Now you can see I bought two of those and I bought two of these, so I have four now. I wouldn't have bought an extra one if I didn't think that the D battery one was worth it. So what I did with this D battery one was I bought three of these. So that way I had three rechargeable batteries, one for each lantern, and then a backup battery in case the one that was in here died. I could just swap it out into the other one and put one on the charger while I had it going. Also, sorry to go back to this one, but I just think it's relevant and I think you guys should know. It does have USB-C charging. It also has a USB-A port, so you can use this as a battery bank. I would not recommend doing that. I would recommend keeping your light source as your light source. But if you had to do it and you needed to get some extra power, it's good to know that you have the option. So, anyways, enough about this. Let's go back to this. This one is the one I think that's the rock star of the group. So this takes AA batteries, or it's rechargeable. The rechargeable battery comes built in. You do not have to buy it separately. And it takes a lot more common AA batteries. So this one does not have the carabiner hooks on it, but it does have the handle. Inside the top here, this twists off. And here is the charger. The charger is compact, nice and inside the lantern already. You don't have to keep it separate or lose it and not know where to put it back at or have to struggle with it at all. There is a gasket around here to keep moisture out, and it does just twist back on. And then down underneath here, you unscrew this guy. There is the spot for the batteries. You do not have to use them. You saw there's no batteries in this right now. And it turns right on. Now, there's a charge indicator there, so this is red. I will need to charge it soon. The charging port is right there. It has USB-C out and in, so once you charge it, you can plug a wire into the out port and charge devices off of this, which is nice. So it's good that they both have the option. This one, you do have to take it apart and get the battery pack out, whereas this one, it's right here on the side under this flap. I do like it. It does seal nice and tight. This one is more lightweight. The battery's built in. AA batteries are a lot more common, and it has all the same light modes, and the power bank's built into it instead of having to have it separate. But overall, they're both very rugged, very nice lights. This one is more lightweight, so you could take it and carry it around, do whatever. This one does have more light. This is only 1,000 lumens for the AA. This is 1250 for the D batteries, if you use the rechargeable batteries, this one's 2,120 lumens. So this one's a lot more bright if you wanted to light up a big area or have your light in one spot and keep this stationary for a group of people maybe, or to light up a whole room. Where this one, you know, if the power's out and you have to go to the bathroom or go down in the basement to find something, or, you know, whatever you might need to do, this one's more portable. They do weigh about the same, and they are close in size. Let me see. Let me line those up. Right there. Stand them up this way. So, this one's clearly bigger. It does have the carabiners. It is brighter. It does last longer. Let's look at runtime real quick. Okay. So, on the warm setting, it's 110 lumens, 15 hours. This one is the low setting. It, I guess, is 17 hours, yeah, on the D batteries, or 17 hours on the oh, wait, hold on, I'm sorry, I did that wrong. So D batteries is 135 hours versus this one is 15 hours on the batteries. This one is 135 on with the rechargeable battery. I'm trying to see if there's another option that tells you. No, it doesn't. Okay, so the high setting is 2 hours on the rechargeable, and on this one it's 3 hours with the D batteries. Sorry guys, I'm jumbling my words here because I'm reading as I'm talking and I'm reading a different section. Let me just focus and pay attention. So high setting with the D batteries is 9 hours. Medium is 17. Low is 135 with the D batteries. The rechargeable batteries, we're looking at on high 2.5 hours. 2 hours 15 minutes. Medium 4 hours 30 minutes. Low 29 hours with the rechargeable. On this one, we're looking at highs 3 hours, medium is 4.5, and low is 15 hours on the rechargeable. It does not give a description for the regular double A's. There's not an extra chart like there is with this one here. And one more thing, this does have the option to remove the top. That's what I was jumbling my words because I was trying to look at it and see what the difference was while I was explaining. But I guess this base comes off of here, and this is a diffuser to have it as a lantern. So you can have it without the diffuser and just have almost like a flashlight of sorts. And it's too bright to even look at, but you could do it that way. I'm not sure why you would even want to, though. That seems kind of silly. But I guess the option is there, or if this cracks, you can take it off if you wanted it to be smaller. You know, whatever the reason may be. But I highly recommend these products, guys. Coast is a good brand. They do have lifetime warranties. They do stand behind them. I had a flashlight that I damaged a couple years ago from Coast, and I took it into Home Depot, showed them that it had a warranty on it. They gave me a brand new one, and I walked out the door. So, I recommend Coast products. I like that these are weatherproof and not waterproof, but water resistant. They can be left out in the rain, and they'll be just fine. I recommend giving them a try. Let me know what you guys think. Sorry for stumbling on my words there, like I said. I just wasn't focused, and I don't feel like reshooting this video. I have to go to work, and I don't really have time for that right now. But I just wanted to give you guys an update on some options that you might not have known about, that you now will know you have available to you. This light was about $29. I think this one was $33. The replacement batteries were $32, and this is all after tax. So basically each product's about $30, including this battery. $30 for the big one, $30 for the small one. 30 bucks for the rechargeable battery. So, you know, you make your choice, do what you guys want, but I just wanted to show you what they were, and they're really solid products, guys. Honestly, they're built well. I think they'll last a good while, and it's always good to have an extra source of light. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, and keep prepping, guys.